Hello Pisces, welcome to your June 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. A special welcome to my podcast listeners on iTunes and Spotify. Let's take a look at your cards here, Pisces. Firstly, from the Soul Coaching Oracle, you have the card of enthusiasm. Now the affirmation with this one is, I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. So it's finding joy in everything around you, the things that you have been gifted by the universe. Around you seems to be pretty good because you have, from the Ganesha cards, the card of prosperity. Having the ability to manifest prosperity into your daily life. It's easy to forget or neglect the gifts that you receive from the universe. One of your promised gifts is your divine ability to generate the success that you want in life by using your spiritual talents. Now, these talents are abilities that are innate within you. You were born with them. They could include writing, speaking, creative expression, or even business ability. Utilize your gifts. You are being given an opportunity to notice and develop them and begin offering them to the world. It is an abundance card, so Ganesha is reminding you that you have everything you need now and it is time to claim your abundance. Pisces, lovely energy. It seems to be beautiful, enthusiastic spirit around you here in June. Let's see where this goes. You have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Again, a lot of determined and focus. I love it. Let's take a look. I'm going to be doing a horseshoe reading for you here today, Pisces. Let's take a look at your past energy, present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what is happening around you that is affecting you, hopes and fears, the outcome and what this reading is about, or the overall energy. Right in the center of this reading you have the Ace of Wands. Wow, Pisces, brilliant energy. I mean, when I think of enthusiasm for a prosperous future, I see these three cards as a brilliant opportunity for you to take advantage of what's happening here. I feel like it's either something that you're creating. I feel it's you. You're creating your own prosperity by taking this action. You're fired up, you're determined, you're very enthusiastic to succeed. Now, in the past, you have the Magician, so you have everything you need in terms of these talents that I was talking about in order for you to forge ahead. So it's recognizing them. You may have forgotten them for a while or not used them, but the universe is calling for you now to rethink that and to discover or rediscover where your true talent lies and bring it out into the world. Now, as your current energy though, you have the Moon, so that would explain why you may not be taking full advantage of this Ace of Wands. You're still a little bit unsure. There are things here that you don't know. I get there's more information that you need about this particular situation before you can fully grasp this Ace of Wands. There may be some fears around you doing this, but again, with fears, it's what goes on in your head, those negative thoughts that restrict you. But Pisces, I see really good energy around you as long as you maintain that forward motion and that enthusiastic energy. Now, in the future, you have the Tower. So yes, this is you bringing about that change in your life. You had it in the past. There's something though at the moment that's clouded your vision, but in the future I see you taking action. I feel that this is you bringing about this Tower moment in your own life because you know that something needs to change. It's a drastic change, so you can feel better about where you're headed, is what I'm getting from Spirit. Yeah, the Six of Wands as your best path to follow here is you being recognized for the hard work that you've done, for your efforts. You know, I see a lot of recognition here. You being publicly rewarded, and also rewarded by the people around you, your loved ones, as someone who has many gifts and talents. Now, around you, you have the Seven of Cups. So there's a little bit of fear associated with what's real and what isn't. Some doubts, some clouded judgment. You're looking at the future here, wondering, is this real? Can I manifest this? Can I get this going in my life? The hopes and fears here are strength. So this energy around you is one in which you have the strength to make a big change in your life. To grab this Ace of Wands and run with it. Not looking back. Being completely without fear. Now, of course, when I see the Seven of Cups here, I see it as setting an intention. So you want to make sure that you are, what you're intending here, or what you're trying to manifest, will be for your highest good and for the highest good of those around you. The outcome here is the Three of Swords. Okay, so I do feel, Pisces, that you're putting an end, causing this Tower moment in order to go towards something else, something that you feel more enthusiastic about than your current circumstances, where you're quite, I get right now there's a lot of doubts and fears in your mind currently. But let's go delve a little bit deeper. Let's take a look at the Moon in your current energy. What is the Moon here as Pisces current energy? That is, of course, your card. We have the Ten of Coins. So when we speak about prosperity, it seems at the moment you're not sure whether the situation that you're in is going to be fulfilling. You know, the thing is, you may be in a position right now where there's good money, but yet you've lost your enthusiasm or you've lost interest in it. But I get that there's something else that you feel you want to get started in your life. You have that spark of an idea here, that the will, the determination to succeed with it. You're just a bit unsure whether it's something that you can really manifest, or is this just a dream? Are you just fantasizing about this? Now, of course, when we speak about prosperity, it doesn't only have to mean money. So for you, you may be in a position where you're lucky enough not to have to focus on something that is more about the practical side of things, more about building a future, legacy, all of that kind of thing. For you, I think the legacy is not really about money, Pisces. I feel it's more about you enjoying what you do and sharing your gifts and talents with the world. It's nice energy. Let's take a look at the Tower in the near future. We have the Nine of Coins. Okay, so I do think that, you seem to be in a good position financially. You've worked really hard, you've done well. You may be independent. It doesn't have to mean that, though. You could be in a partnership and also just feel very self-sufficient, like you can provide for yourself. And I get here, Pisces, that this Tower event, you're going to come out of it fine. I get that what you are putting an end to here is not leaving you in a place where you feel a lack or that you feel a loss. if anything, I feel it's more about what you'll gain after this Tower moment. Now, the Six of Wands as your best path to follow. Let's take a look. The Nine of Cups. Yeah. What makes you happy? What makes you happy? I get success, happiness, bliss. Really, I get some wonderful energy around this reading, Pisces. It's just this question of, can I make this happen, or is it just fantasy? I mean, it reminds me of that Queen song. Is this the real life, or is it just fantasy? Busting out a little Bohemian Rhapsody for you there. Let's see, what is this Seven of Cups? The Devil. Okay. Yeah, I feel that you're having this war inside yourself. And you're uncertain whether you want to do this, to end what you're currently doing here, because there is quite an attachment to it. And I get this kind of unhealthy attachment around I get it as fantasy. Let's see, I want to get one more card. What is the Seven of Cups and the Devil here, and the environment? And the Two of Cups, okay. Yeah, you don't know if it's just fantasy or not, or if you could free yourself from a current partnership. Now, for some of you, it's love. For others of you, it's a business partnership, though. And it's one in which it has become toxic, I feel, unhealthy. But you've been in it for a number of years, I feel, Pisces. So can I really do this? Can I get out of this? You know, it seems to be stable. There's money here. There's good money. Am I just being crazy here by following my intuition, my heart, what I really want to do? Will I be okay? That's what you're asking yourself here, Pisces. Now, with the Strength card as your hopes and fears, we have Temperance. I get it as conquering something in your life, Pisces, and finding more peace as a result of it. You know, the Strength card there and the Devil, I feel, are related, along with the Two of Cups. Some kind of toxic attachment here. An unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy partnership. Conquering that, overcoming it, and getting your power back here. And as a result of that, finding this peace, harmony, balance in your life. I feel that it's not just, the thing is, I think that what you have around you right now, that with this Two of Cups, this partnership here, there's a lot of fantastical thinking around it. And it may be that you're just thinking, well, things are going to get better. It's not really toxic. I can make this better. But I think that you have some clouded judgment over this and some fears about possibly losing finances, losing stability or security. But on the other hand, I feel like there's this call around you to do something else, to get out of this partnership here and find something that's going to balance you out. Because I get this kind of chaotic energy here for you, Pisces, and I don't feel that you're comfortable in that environment. You'd rather be here with this Temperance card of finding that balance. Now, the Three of Swords is the outcome. Let's take a look. What is the Three of Swords as the outcome? The High Priestess. So knowing what is right, trusting your gut when it comes to to ending a painful situation. It's something that you need to end. And what I get here, Pisces, is that it has to do with you putting a lot of thought into where you want to go next in your life. Planning, looking at your various pathways here, and deciding to whether to stand or flee. To remain in this situation, which seems to have good money. The money is good, but for you, I don't think prosperity has to mean having a bunch of money. It's more than that. I think the money might be clouding your judgment here and making you think that this toxic partnership or this toxic relationship is not toxic. But I feel if you listen to your gut feeling, if you quiet your mind there and free yourself from outside distractions or even distracting thoughts, you'll become more attuned to that inner voice, that inner compass there that is trying to say to you, well, you know, you're in a situation right now, yes, there's money, but it's hurting you. It's hurting you in some ways. And I feel that there's this energy around you, this determined energy, enthusiasm, if you will, to take this opportunity, this Ace of Wands, and run with it. Even if you have to be alone for a while or out on your own, if we're talking about a business partnership. Let's get one more card on the Three of Swords and the High Priestess as the outcome for you, Pisces. The Two of Coins. Yeah, you know, I feel you want to get out of a turbulent atmosphere and find a more peaceful situation. It's a choice between staying in a turbulent atmosphere, one you're not very comfortable with, and moving on. And I feel like you're going to really put a lot of thought into this, whether or not you do want to move on. At the moment, I feel you're not revealing this to anyone. It's more of an internalization here, Pisces. But the moon tells me that although you have secrets, there will be something revealed here eventually. And it's about this toxic relationship, this unhealthy partnership that you're in. I feel that there's an energy around you of seeking more balance in your life in terms of what is going to make you truly happy. And as a result, I feel you have to put in a little bit of work towards that, but I get that you'll be rewarded for those efforts. Pain, no gain. You know, I get that there'll be pain here around this uncomfortable ending with the Three of Swords and this moving on, but you'll gain more than you'll lose, especially if you're talking about money around this partnership. Okay, let's get a card on that Ace of Wands right in the center there for you, Pisces. The King of Wands. Wow, very fiery energy around you, Pisces. So yeah, this is you taking action. It's very clear that you're getting back to basics here and doing what's right for you. You're setting an intention. You have a couple of different paths that you could choose. You could either stay where you're at, which I feel has become toxic, or you can choose to move on. I have a feeling that you're going to choose to move on here with this Three of Swords and put an end to what is causing you to remain in this turmoil, this turbulence. The Tower here tells me that it needs to come crumbling down in order for you to rebuild your life. And with the Nine of Wands, I do think that you're going to be okay. Sure, there'll be a little bit of a loss here, especially if we're talking about a partnership and you've built up some finances together. But ultimately, you'll feel stronger, better because of what you have built for yourself. This abundance for yourself, this prosperity for yourself. So I see you very fired up here, determined, enthusiastic for this new way of life, and using all your talents, your abilities here to achieve success. It's beautiful energy. So let's see, what is the message here for Pisces? What is the message here for Pisces? What is the message here for Pisces? Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Let me put that one on the prosperity card. And one more here for Pisces. What is the message here for Pisces? Letting go. Yeah, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. I feel that's this Tower and Three of Swords. There's something that you need to let go of before you move on, but it's because you feel that there is something else that you need to do. Something that means more prosperity for you, but I don't feel it's about money. I feel it's more about what makes you happy and where you'll be appreciated. I also feel that. So let's have a look here. We'll firstly look at cultivating prosperity. A stream of abundance is ready to flow into your life, but you need to take action to receive it. And that's what we're talking about here with this King of Wands and the Ace of Wands right in the center here, Pisces. Taking action to receive that ace. I always say with an ace, it's potential. It's an opportunity around you, but you need to take that and do something with it to take advantage. So that's you. That's you taking action to cultivate prosperity. Believe that you deserve it, Pisces, and take steps forward by planting seeds for your future prosperity. Right now you're moving toward receiving an outpouring of either money, energy, time, or love, perhaps a combination of those. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. Give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have, for the more you truly give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. So it's opening up this flow of energy towards you here. Being rewarded for your efforts, being rewarded for the hard work that you've put in. And it's beautiful energy. And of course, with letting go there, I do feel that you are being called to let go of a situation that you've been holding on to for a while here, Pisces. Possibly out of fear, a loss of money also. Relinquish control and allow spirit to take over. It's time to let it go and enjoy the ride. So it is beautiful energy around this. There are times, of course, in life to hold on, but there are times to simply throw up your hands and let go. It's time to release any limiting patterns, emotional attachments, or inner and outer clutter. Surrendering doesn't mean that you're yielding to a force outside of yourself. It means that you're allowing your soul to take over. What your soul wants, this calling. Release the stress of needing to control things, wanting to determine the outcome of a situation, or expecting others to act in a particular way. There is a simple grace and beauty that unfolds when you truly let go. Open your heart and let it in. So there is something you need to release here, a person or a situation that you need to let go of. And as a result, I feel that you're going to be focused on cultivating prosperity, but prosperity through more of your soul path, soul energy, soul mate energy. If you feel like you're with the wrong person or partner, I get an energy of needing to open yourself up to receive the right partner. But first you need to let go of the one here that I feel it's clouded your judgment in some way, an element of fantasy around that individual. And I feel it's become an unhealthy or toxic attachment. So I wish you all the very best with this, Pisces. It looks good. It's you taking action on cultivating prosperity. And I feel through your own determination, showing bravery, strength, and courage, you're going to grab this ace and you're going to do what is good for you and also do good for those around you as well. Going where your talent takes you, where you're appreciated for your talents and your abilities, and moving on. I wish you the best with this, Pisces. If you would like a personal reading, you can contact me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. If you're listening here on the podcasts on iTunes and Spotify, thank you for listening, and please check out the other podcasts for June. You can check out your sun, moon and rising signs. And if you're watching here on YouTube, please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.